Yeah, man. What's good?
Hey, gotta slide in here every time Paul's like that, bro. That shit be sliding.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro. I love that sample, bro. And I told you, bro. Last week was the last week where we were able to use that intro, bro. It's a new era, bro. It's the
Yeah,
start of something new over here in Raider Nation, bro. I'm excited, man. But
yeah.
yeah. Before we really kick things off, man, you already know it's your boy Mike, aka Mike Cavelli. I'm here with my dog Raider Trey 540, and this is BTB, aka the Black Team Broadcast, the one and only. How you feeling today, my guy?
Man, I'm feeling good, especially after that presser, man.
Yeah,
I'm feeling good, man. Like the way Kubiak sounded, it wasn't nothing that was seemed like it was stretched or forced.
yeah.
I'm in a good position. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a good off season for us, if I must say myself.
I hope so. I hope so. It's off to an interesting start the way things are going. Like you'd think like we should be at an all time high, but there's always some shit, some bullshit that goes on around the
Yeah.
way. They always find a way to piss off Raider Nation in a way, but we'll figure it out one way
You
or another. We'll
can't
figure it out.
can't enjoy the sunny days without some rain, bro. You
That's
know what I'm
real shit.
saying?
We have hella rain over here now. Like,
Yeah.
too bad. So, cat, my apologies if my shit starts glitching. That's why, because it's fucking pouring out here.
Oh
But
man,
yeah, my dog Prez in the building. He said, "We here, man. I appreciate you, dog."
prayers. What
Yeah,
it
and
do?
shit.
What it do? What it do?
Yeah, we gonna get more people in the chat right now, but you already know, man. We got a special guest in the building. I try to bring some of my famous homies on the show from time to time. I don't want to do it too. I don't like to do it too often because he'd be stealing the shine a lot. But I got to get my guy. It was only right, bro. In a moment like this, bro, it's only right we get somebody that could really chop it up with us and really break down his thought process on the higher man. My guy, one half or a third of Tape Don't Lie. The man, the myth, the legend himself. My guy, Marcus Johnson, bro. What's happening?
What up, y'all?
Good,
Yeah,
Marcus. What's
I'm
happening?
feeling,
What's
bro.
happening?
What's up, y'all?
Got
Shoot,
a lot.
man,
Got a
you already
lot.
know, man. I'm just trying to get mentally prepared, bro, for this new era, bro, of Raider football that we about to bestow upon us. I can't wait. I really can't
Yeah,
wait.
me
How
either.
do you feel about it?
I feel good, man. I feel like that. They actually waited. They made the right decision. They were
Mhm.
patient. They went through all the people they needed to go through, and they got the guy that is gonna, I think really help this whole offense, right? I mean, it's, then we got to fix this rest of this team, get this rest of this team going, and it's gonna be a little bit of a process rebuilding, but I
Mhm.
think they're gonna be ready to go and getting everybody they need to, start this rebuild for sure.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. I'm glad that they actually weighed it out. I know a lot of the fans, like throughout the whole process, they're getting real nervous about it, thinking like, what if it doesn't happen? What if he backs out and stays with Seattle? But I was just like, I don't know. Like they seem real calm about the whole situation. Like they didn't seem antsy to make a move right away or nothing. So that made me feel a bit more confident. Like, yeah, we are gonna get it done. And
Yeah.
the fact that like after he won, he was like, "Hell yeah, I'm going. I'm pulling up to Vegas." Like that was like a nice like all right, like the confirmation we needed right there as a
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah. Especially after the owner coming out and saying what he said. That was kind of
Yeah,
like that was kind of the cake, but the icing was, Kubiak after the Super Bowl, like, yeah, you know where I'm going. I'm going to Las Vegas. That
yeah,
that 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 did mean something. And like you were saying, Marcus, man, they took their time this time, and I think last year was a start to that because they tried to do that last year. They tried to do their due diligence last year. It just didn't play out, but they seen their mistakes and didn't make them this year. So
yeah,
we're trending in the right direction, if you know what I'm saying, if I must say so.
Yeah, I think so. I think they are. I mean, I think last year, they were all in on Ben Johnson, and then when Ben Johnson they lost, the Lions lost, and he went to Chicago and like signed right away. Like, I mean, he just didn't lead the building. It kind of put them in a frenzy, and they were kind of really big on Pete Carroll because Pete Carroll was interviewing with them too. I forgot who else he interviewed with, but I think he might interview with the Bears too. But they actually ended up just going with Pete. They really thought that maybe he could build a solid foundation here, I guess. And but the thing is that they hired Pete and then they hired John Spytek, which I think was kind of the issue for me. And this is a John
yeah,
Spytek hire. You know what I mean? John Spytek hired Clint Kubiak. His connections to Kubiak got Kubiak in the building. His knowledge with his dad and all that other shit. That's the reason why Kubiak is here, is because of Spytek. Spytek, I mean, Brady too, a little bit. But, you know, Brady gets most of the headlines for it. But it's Spytek's connection. You know what I mean?
He's the one that did all the dirty work. It would be real.
Yeah, exactly. So I really do, you know, that kind of shows what Spytek is doing. And, you know, hopefully he brings it in free agency and the draft too.
Yeah, man. I was excited to see that. Like, it was refreshing too with the presser to see that it was actually not like hella. It wasn't Tom and Mark up there with him. It was Spytek. It made it seem like he's the shot caller. Like, he's the one that's calling the shots right now. Like, you're in charge, bro. And they gave him the opportunity to introduce his first official big hire. Like that was a dope moment right there in Raider history.
Yeah, for sure.
And establishing, and like you said, establishing, you know, his footprints in Raider history and Raider Nation. Shoot, because a lot of people had a lot to say about Spytek coming in this offseason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he comes in and he lands the guy like everybody talked shit last year. Oh, you couldn't get Ben Johnson. Well, you got the guy this year. You know, so now we just got to build on it with a DC.
I'm glad that they didn't rush the process. Now, the part that, speaking of like a rush process, that I thought was kind of funny is like after he won the Super, after Clint won with Seattle over there, I thought, you know, he'd cherish in the moment and he'd enjoy his time with him up until the parade and then pull up on us. Nope, the very next day, bro, he's in Vegas. Yeah, I was a little shocked, but I respect it. Like, that lets me know like he ready to work. Like he locked in. It's time to turn this shit around.
That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's all to do with Spytek. Spytek got him in the building. His relationship with Spytek, his respect for the Raiders, obviously, too, that he was talking about at the press conference. I mean, that all got him over here really fast. It all worked out, man. So I'm happy about it, though.
Yeah,
it definitely was perfect, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I watched y'all do the film on him with the how he uses his personnel and shit. And goddamn, to see that shit in the Super Bowl, it was like, oh shit, I just seen them talk about this. And then he cooked up that last play at the fucking end, and like, yeah, bro, like, yo, this is the same shit. And like, bro, I can't wait to see that shit. Like, everybody was super mad, like looking at the Super Bowl, like, oh, didn't see the offense. No, you seen the fucking run game, and you see him set some shit up when he really needed a knockout punch. He had that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I know a lot of people are talking about, oh, you see what he did with Sam Darnold. I can't wait to see what he does with our future quarterback. But honestly, I can't wait to see what he does with Genty, bro. Yeah. Like you said, you see what he did with Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet when he was healthy. I can't wait to see what he does there. And who knows, maybe he might fuck around and poach one of them running backs over here to the Vegas roster.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you got to pay Kenneth Walker a lot of money. Yeah, he's gonna be expensive, especially with Super Bowl MVP. That price is gonna be $15 million or something. That's why I don't think they should even mess with that. You know what I mean? Like, because to be honest, like I think this is not crazy, but I think with the wide zone they run, I mean, Raheem Mostert didn't look that bad last year as a backup, so they can go that route, and then maybe they want to draft somebody in the late. You know what I'm saying? That can get back up. Yeah, I think that's the kind of the route they should go. I don't know if they should be paying somebody, especially if we got Genty. They got to pay Genty soon, right? If he's good, so
Now, I'd love a Kenneth Walker idea, and I know that's gonna be a lot of money like that. You know, we can only dream of some shit like that. But the guy I had in mind that I think would be a good get, and I don't think it'll be too expensive, is George Halani. I think he's a free agent too, if I'm not mistaken. And he already has chemistry, of course, with Clint Kubiak's offense, and then he has some familiarity working with Genty over there at Boise State.
Yeah, one I like is Tyler Algier. From the Falcons.
That'd be nice.
That's already was his role, so he's gonna fit right in, right? I mean, he's not gonna come in and try to be the superstar. You know what I'm saying? If Genty goes down, he's a pretty good running back himself. So I think Algier would be a good one too.
Was Aaron Jones in that system?
No. Well, yes, because he played for Matt LaFleur. It's all the same a little bit, man. It's not that different.
He not in Minnesota.
Not in Minnesota directly, but like the West Coast offense. That's the thing. The West Coast offense is coming in, and the West Coast offense really is just the West Coast offense. I mean, I pulled out my old Gruden book start looking at Kubiak shit. It's just the same concepts. You know what I mean? It's just they all kind of set it up differently. They kind of move it around. But yeah, Aaron Jones is a West Coast guy. He would come in and be plugged. He would understand terminology real quick. He'd be in and out. You know what I mean?
Could he be an option? He'd be an option that
is he a free agent?
Aaron Jones? I don't think so. No, I think he's under contract for another year.
Did they sign him like that? Because
I think
he was on 1 year.
Let's go to the 2 year.
No. Yeah, he's under to 2026. He gets 9,000 next year.
Oh, okay.
9 million. I mean, I said 9 million.
Okay, yeah, nah. That'd be a trade for us. So nah, I thought he might have been a free agent.
Yeah, nah.
Now, I want to know your guys' thoughts because obviously we got to talk about it a little bit more with the presser. In previous years, we'd have it where it's usually, people are focused on, like, does he get me pumped up, like, during the presser? Like, is he saying some shit that's going to make me want to run through a brick wall? Now, in my opinion, I don't think he said nothing too fucking crazy like that, but I like that he was straight to the point and he let it be known, like, what his intentions are for the most part. Like, oh, go ahead.
My bad, right? I would say, in my opinion, like, Liam Cohen said Duval like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? So, and he had to be the good coach. So I think we just overrated press conferences. You know what I'm saying? He said look like a goober. You know what I mean? That dude was a damn good coach. So we can't, like, press conferences. I think people get too into that. You know what I mean? Like, the Duval guy was a damn good, intense ass coach. Almost fought Robert Saleh. You know what I mean? I was expecting him. So, you know what I mean?
I think he did. I think he did what he was supposed to do as far as, like, you didn't oversell us.
Yeah.
You came in and said what you were supposed to say, did what you were supposed to do, and you left it at that. You didn't try to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? You said this shit about Max. You know what I'm saying? You talked about the number one pick. You talked about the offense. You know what I'm saying? You talked about getting a DC. Like, you talked about what we wanted to hear. You didn't come in here selling us this compete shit. You know what I'm saying? So I really was happy with the press conference.
Yeah. And I'll say too, I like the fact that, like, he didn't come in there like big headed or no. He knows, like, he read the room. Like, he knows, like, we're a rebuilding team. Like, we got some work to do. Like, he let it be known, like it's not guaranteed I'm gonna be here for a long time, even though I hope he is. He let it be known, like, I gotta earn my keep here. I gotta earn it and let it be known, like, improve why I deserve this head coaching spot and why we're gonna eventually start winning games. I really respect that. Like, some coaches, they expect the fans, like, oh, we need the fans to show up, this and that, but he let it be known, like, no, we got to win over the fans. Like, the fans haven't seen a good product in a long time, so it's time they see something like that.
Yeah, I like he said he accepted the challenge.
Yeah,
like, this is a challenge. Like, he didn't take the question of coaches leaving here one and dones and stuff. He didn't take that question as, like, oh shit. Like, he took that question like, nah, this is a challenge, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something that was gonna make me have to work, and this is what I'm coming here to do. So I'm not mad, man. I'm not mad about his press conference at all.
The one thing I'll say that got me kind of pumped, that it wasn't like really words that were said, but it was more so just who was there, was seeing all the legends in the building, bro. Like, the fact that he got a cosign like that, I don't know who arranged that or where, but that was cool to see, bro. Like, seeing all the legends up on stage right there, they're representing too.
And the ones that were up there,
facts.
That said a lot with the ones that were up there. And you see, a dominant DN, a great quarterback, two dominant corners, and a hell of a good running back. You know what I'm saying? He's telling you something. He's telling you something, man. That offense and that defense is going to be made off corners and the running back, man. So maybe it is that Jim Schwartz shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Maybe.
What?
You know, I just think Kubiak is just the name is just respected around the league, and that's why
Yeah,
it's the family thing. That's why I think all these guys shut up. They know that this is going to be serious. I wonder if he's going to bring his dad on the staff. You know, after what happened with Brendan
oh
Carroll,
man,
did he mention something about the family that he's not bringing any
I,
family on staff? I think somebody
I,
said
I
that.
don't I don't think he did mention anything of it. But also, who knows? Nate, how would you feel if Gary Kubiak joined the staff? Like, let's say he get on like a senior advisor role or something like that. How would you feel?
I wouldn't feel bad about it. I mean, it's Gary Kubiak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
No, that's real.
could he
I
say
wonder how
something wrong
Marvin would
then?
say that.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I wonder if they've talked. Like, obviously, because they got to go through the protocol of like hiring him and stuff. I wonder if like before like it happened, like Mark and them had to have that conversation, like the squash shit.
Mhm.
Was
I
it
wonder
that
if that went
bad?
down.
Was it that
I
bad?
mean,
Because Kubiak shared a lot of respect from the other side. You know what I'm saying? Just looking over here. So did he get that from sentiment from his dad? Was his dad like, yo, I respect the shit out the Raiders, but fuck them? You know what I'm saying?
probably. That's probably what it is, bro. And I don't think it was like real bad blood or nothing like that. But it's just like same thing like with us, like watching number 15 for Kansas City play, bro. It's like we know he's good and all. We acknowledge that he's good, but it's still like, man, fuck that dude. Like he's good, but I wish he wasn't good when he plays us. Fuck that guy. That's how it is, pretty much.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, Davis almost signed Mike Shanahan back in the day. Remember 2015 before Del Rio? So maybe it's just not, you know what I'm saying? He brought Shanahan back, maybe. Which I'm still mad about that. The Raider Nation got mad about that. And like, what's his name? What's that old dude that used to call the games for the Raiders? I forgot his name right
Oh,
now.
Greg Papa?
Yeah, he got super mad about that shit. So he's being disrespectful to his dad. But man, we would have had Kyle Shanahan in here. They were gonna come as a packet. I'm still mad about that. Kyle Shanahan might have been our coach if that happened. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
To this day.
to this day, you know what I mean?
But it's all good, bro. We got the
Yeah.
coordinator that can win the Super Bowl. I'm not mad. We got the one that can win the Super Bowl. We'll
Good
see
one.
though.
Good
But
one, Mike.
maybe I'm tripping here. Is this maybe this could be a little symbolic looking at this photo, but Jim Plunkett, the one standing right next to him holding the photo,
Mhm.
the last Super Bowl winning Hispanic quarterback we had.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah.
That's something, all right.
I see where you go with that.
Who knows though, man?
Yeah. And then, what if Mendoza were 16?
That would be something. That'd be
Yeah.
something. But honestly, I think it's a good chance if we do draft Fernando, he's gonna end up wearing 15 or wherever he goes. Just because I think since high school that's been his number.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Nobody wears 15 on our team right now either anyway. So
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, he's a free agent now. You're right. Yeah, Kenny's off the roster right now.
That
Yeah.
guy.
Mhm.
That guy. Yeah, man, and it was also crazy, interesting to see that, and cool, like knowing like Mark actually trusts not just Kubiak but the staff, where it's like, bro, like y'all got it. I'm gonna sit back. You got this. I'm gonna watch and learn from y'all, or not just watch and learn, but watch and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that he went back to that haircut, bro.
What
I just wanted
haircut?
to say that. Did he went back to the Chili Bowl, man? Or is it that still the same faux hawk?
Nah, he got like a taper or something. Watch,
Yeah.
I'll play the clip right here because he talked about the hire. Let me find the clip. But man, yeah, he can't mess with the. You right though, bro. Like I fuck with the $1 billion bowl cut, bro. You can't switch up on that. That's
Again,
your trademark,
it came
bro.
down to where we are this year, having the first pick in the draft and everything, and understanding that there's a good chance we'll go on the offensive side of the ball. So it might be a good chance that we would want a young offensive mind that could grow with somebody. Is what started in my mind, that's the direction we wanted to go. But at the same time, he had to win the job. It's just because there were some really good candidates that we spoke to. But he definitely was the one, and it was a risk to wait. till after the Super Bowl and see if that we were the ones that were going to get him, but it ended up in our favor.
Yeah. He sees the Mendoza jerseys in his eyes selling.
You seen when he mentioned offensive side of the ball, that little twinkle in his eye right there? Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, Mark can feel it in the air.
He saw them jersey sales, man.
Yeah. He said, bro, we're finally going to take our freaking stadium back, bro.
Yeah.
Is this live? Yes, sir. We are live, bro. Make sure to tell a friend, share with your people, repost it, hit that like button, subscribe, all that, bro.
Yes, sir.
We live, bro, and we got a special guest in the building, as you can see, man.
Hey, look, we all got to get these shows out of the way before Saturday. Everybody going to be on lockdown, and ain't nobody going to be able to look at shows and shit on Saturday. Yeah. Be in restaurants and shit, and in fucking hotel rooms. And
bro, I'm limited on time to a certain point tomorrow. So, like you said, we got to get it in now. So never mind. I ain't going to. Never mind.
I'm taking myself out.
I respect it.
But man. Hey, look, this is when we do draft Mendoza, if that's what happens, bro. Yeah. I think that Kubiak is gonna be the guy, man. He's gonna Mike, you crazy.
Hey, I'm just saying, like, the way he responded to the question, like, and we got to be honest here. Like, I know a lot of people think, like, automatically, like, it's guaranteed, it's a lock. It's a good chance it's going to happen for sure. But he had a coach all season. He was focused on creating a playbook, or not a playbook, but you get me, like, a game plan weekly against some really tough defenses on a weekly basis. Like, I don't think he really had time to, like, focus on scouting, like, college quarterbacks at that time.
Well, I'll say this: the coaches don't get into any coach in the league doesn't get into college film until after at the combine or after it. So there's no, like, even right now, what he's probably going to start doing is free agents. Yeah. He's going to look at, like, the team, the staff. He won't get into Mendoza until the combine, and that's why at the combine you see these guys rise. They're like, some coach would be like, he's super athletic. No, he can't do anything or have no technique, but I can coach him up. That's when you get those guys. They start to rise, and some guys start to fall because they don't think he's coachable. Coaches fuck everything up, to be honest. So we haven't got to that point.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's still early in the process, and that's why I understand why like guys I get it. Like, a lot of the fan base wants him. I wouldn't be mad if we draft him. Like, I'd be cool with it. I like Fernando. I think he's a good quarterback. But anything could happen from now till come draft day. Like, if a team is crazy enough to send a fucking haul that they just can't pass up, who knows? Maybe they're like, you know what? Next year, fuck it. Like, this team's offering 3 firsts plus whatever else. Fuck it. But we'll see. Like, but there is a good chance he is going to be the guy, like you said. Space Beast, I know. I wish I could get super chats, man. Help me out, y'all. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. That's how I could get some super chats up in here.
Yeah,
I need to reset that point. I don't know where that point is. I'm gonna have to ask my guy here. He knows where. That's the guy that be getting them crazy ones. I'll be watching the show.
Man.
My guy's rant.
Yeah, we got some good ones lately. Yeah. But I do like shirt giveaways, which make people, then they pay, and then I recoup that shit later. You know what I mean?
So, catch it on the back end. Hey, y'all see my mom out in Vegas right now, man. How you doing, Mom? And she out in Vegas right now. So I'm gonna let y'all know she promoting the hell out of this show. Every casino she's in, she's out there like, look, they talk about the Raiders. Y'all just come in and look. I know what she's doing right now.
That's what's up.
That's love, Mama. We appreciate it. Yeah, man. I'm hyped though about it, and we're gonna see though, like with everything. It's still a long process. Obviously, we got to talk about the staff now. One guy that I keep hearing that is a good possibility that's going to be coming alongside Clint Kubiak on the offensive side of the ball is Andrew Janocko. I wouldn't be mad at it because, in my opinion, either way, he's going to be the play caller.
Yeah.
So it's just like, just have one of your homies right there that like, okay, at least I can conversate with him and be like, hey, bro, like, is this the right call or am I tripping right
Seattle. I seen that little report earlier, where bro, they're gonna try hard to try to keep him over there to be the.
now? They could, but they also have Jake Peets over there. I feel like Jake Peets is a good offensive coordinator option too. Unless we snag Jake Peets, fuck it.
Yeah,
we're taking one of the. I mean, Janoko's probably is going to come. I mean, I think because he's been following Kubiak around, so and maybe Kubiak even said that he will call plays, but that dude's going to have more involved. So we'll see though if he really wants to call plays, but I think they want to do Jake Peets over there. So, but we'll see.
Yeah,
that'd be a good look. I like him to come over here with him.
Yeah,
that's a good move. And I mean, your selling point is shit. You see what I got. We come over here, we win. What you think you gonna get?
Yeah,
You'll be a head coach somewhere soon.
That's true. And I'm excited regardless for the offensive side of the ball, just because obviously we got Kubiak. We're going to be calling plays and stuff. The big question mark though is really going to be what are we going to do with the defensive side of the ball? Like that's going to be the real question mark there.
Yeah.
Now, originally I thought like, okay, it's a good chance I can see us possibly getting Leslie Frazier, but then when I really looked into it a little bit more, I seen that he's actually the assistant head coach over there in Seattle. So it's like, yeah, that's a little tough. Like he already has that title. Like I don't know if it'll make sense for him. You got me to leave that job.
But is that what really is it? Because they put them late, like it's like be like 7 assistant coaches on a team, and it's just like a label to get you here and give you a paycheck. We can do that shit for you too, and you can be a defensive coordinator, and we can give you a little bit more money. That's about the bread, if you ask me.
No, that's real. That's real. I mean, Marcus, who would you like to bring in, or who do you think we should consider, or Clint Kubiak should consider for his roster on the defensive side?
I kind of want Carl Scott. I don't know if you guys heard that name a little bit. He's like I think the passing game coordinator over there. Mm-hmm. He was in Minnesota with Kubiak as well. So he's the defensive backs coach too as well over there. So kind of just what he knows about stopping defenses through the air. I think that might be somebody cool to bring over. I think it'll be easier to bring him over too, and also be just dope to kind of give a young dude a shot too as well, and allow him to finally get his shot, see what he can do. What I'm saying? He worked with Alabama corners too from 2018 to 2020. It looks like I'm reading right here. So what I'm saying? Maybe he comes and he just he makes Darian Porter better. You know what I'm saying? They just bring some guys in to work those guys up. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna have to get some young safeties in this draft. They better get a safety in this draft. I'm at this point. I've been watching this class I got like 10 guys that I wouldn't mind them drafting right now at this point where I'm getting up these safeties. This is a stacked safety class. So
I'm biased, bro. I get one of my guys. I feel like they got to be up there on that list, bro.
I'm biased. I'm biased too.
Hey, you got some solid safeties over at Georgia too, but I'm just
saying, bro, you want Kamari Ramsey, right? You want Ramsey.
Honestly, I like Kamari, but Bishop.
Oh yeah, Bishop. Yeah, I'm about to watch Bishop this week, actually.
Yeah.
You already broke down my guy, Marcus, man. Dude. Let us go get CJ. And that's a linebacker, not a safety.
Well, you already know shit. We're going to have you on soon during the offseason, too, because we got to break down other positional players as well. Yeah. Sure, I know you and Rundown both played in the secondary, so we definitely got to break down some film, bro. We got to bring you on. It's only right.
Oh, yeah. I'm down, dog. Let me know.
Yeah.
That's a definite, man. But it's safeties and all that shit, like y'all said, bro. That's definitely something that we need to be looking at in the draft because what we got back there right now,
Yeah, I'm telling you, this class is stacked with safeties. Like it's probably one of the best safety classes I've seen in a minute. Like
question mark is
have to get one of these guys. What's up, Nickel?
Nickel better, bro. Because I like Jeremy Chin right there, but also it's like I feel like we need him back there as well. You get me?
Yeah,
like that's where it's like if you get a nickel, at least this might change things unless you're cool with Chin being right there and you just pick up that other safety, like you said.
So that's what I'm talking about in the draft. There's a lot of these safeties that come down and play nickel, like Emmanuel McNeil Warren. I did the breakdown of him on my channel. That dude,
Nice.
he is just a dog. I don't know how to explain it, but he is just, he's just a dog. And you can play him everywhere. You can play. He plays free safety, outside corner, slot corner. He'll get in the box. He has some linebacker reps. That's the type of dude that they need. So he can come in because he can go up and man up with really fast, shifty guys because he's long too and he's big. Man, he's like my favorite, one of my favorite guys in this draft. Like if he's there at 36 and the Raiders don't draft him,
Wait,
I might feel a little bit. I might feel a little
go high. So he's expected to go really high in the draft.
Yeah. Jordan Reed has him ranked 19th, but he's a safety.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Safeties fall.
What school is he out
of? Toledo.
Ooh, okay. I think I've seen him on the board a few times. Then
they got a good record with DBs right now with Quinyon.
Yeah,
he's a dog, man.
Quinyon, man, bro. Quinyon's nice.
So that's why I'm like real serious about the safety class. They got to get one of these guys. I'm gonna be a little upset, especially if they don't go big defense. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now you got me thinking about it because going into this, my mindset was like, I need my wide receiver in the second round. Like, we need to get a wide receiver one at 36. But if there's a safety that's worth it, obviously the dude from Toledo, Kamari Ramsey, like somebody like that, I wouldn't even be against that either. I'd understand it if we did it. Like, it's definitely a big need.
Yeah, this wide receiver class is good, but I don't know if you can get a 1 at 36. That's kind of the thing. You'd have to trade up, like maybe Jordan Tyson falls because of injury, maybe. But that's a possibility, and that's the guy if he gets to like 22 or something like that. You go ahead and hit that hot button. You know what I'm saying?
A few of my homies, Rundown being one of them. A lot of them are talking about Denzel Boston.
Yeah, that he could be there at 36 maybe just because I don't know. He might if he blows up the combine because he's height, weight, speed. So if he has a good combine, he runs like a 4.4 at least. He's gonna go first round because he's gonna jump out of the sky. His dad played in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Those type of dudes. Yeah, you know what I mean? So he might end up going first round too. But yeah, he would be a guy if he was at 36 that, I would be okay with him taking a wide receiver. It'd have to be one of these guys falling. So maybe Denzel Boston. But I don't know about it. I would wait a little bit for some of these wide receivers. It's deep. You know what I mean?
You guys. That's maybe why also like you said, it might be worth it where we can wait. It's because there's a few names I see right there. There's obviously Boston, Jacoby Lane. You have Jeremy Bernard. I really like Zachariah Branch as well. There's a few guys that I like that I would be totally fine with, and I feel like would be a very big get and a nice piece for potentially Fernando Mendoza or whatever other potential quarterback it could be, if not him.
Just because on the topic, a guy I really like at 67 is like Ted Hurst from Georgia State. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Okay. He's about 6'4".
That's the kid from the Senior Bowl.
Yeah. The one-handed catch at Senior Bowl.
Yeah, he was balling. Yeah.
Because he has a little bit of what I would say, like he reminds me like Nico Collins.
Yeah, I remember seeing y'all talking about that, and I remember seeing his highlights from the Senior Bowl. Bro. Yeah, he had some of the shit out there.
Yeah, and that's where Nico Collins went. He went in the third round, so they're kind of similar sets.
Yeah,
that's a dude like you. Yeah, he'd come in, and Kubiak would love a type of receiver like that. So
yeah, man.
We got some options, man. I can't wait to see because we got a lot of those people that, they brought in last year kind of like right before the draft and all that shit from like Eagles and all that, those draft people, those, those scouts and all that stuff. So I can't wait to see what we can do with them too. You know what I'm saying? With a year of them being in the building and all that. And, how that meshes with Kubiak and,
Yeah. In your guys' opinion, do you think it's possible that he goes outside, like besides obviously somebody that he's been familiar with, that he's worked with? Like, you think he may bring in a DC that he hasn't worked with, possibly?
Maybe. I mean, I know Jim Schwartz is one of the options, right? Jim Schwartz.
Yeah.
I just don't know whether DCs are available at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's so late.
I wouldn't be shocked if they bring him in, honestly. Like, at this point, like if it's no guarantee that he could pry anybody from obviously Mike McDaniel's defense to come over here. Like I wouldn't be shocked if they make the call and try and bring him in.
Jack Burns.
Now, one thing, yeah, he do look like Jack Burns, bro, from Meet the Fockers. He do. What's it called? Hey, bro. Hey, that would be nice though. Get that coach in there and be like, "Hey, are you? We're gonna find out if you're gonna make the circle of trust or not."
Kubiak looks like Ben Stiller, so it fits.
The circle of trust.
Kubiak look like Ben Stiller, bro.
Hey, Fred, you're gonna have to make that edit soon.
That's funny.
Meet the Raiders.
But if I'm if I'm Kubiak, I'm this is my first time, so like I'm more comfortable with somebody I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm more comfortable with somebody I know, and I know the type of defense and the type of system they can bring.
Mhm.
Even if it's somebody that was under Mike McDaniel, if I can bring you over here with me, bro, and you can eventually go, I can sell you that same dream. It's like, yo, you can go be a head coach somewhere if you do good right here, especially at the Raiders. Like anybody that comes in here and turns this shit around, bro, the eyes are going to be on you. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying?
No matter what, bro, and it's crazy to see, win or lose. Like we're one of those organizations that like all eyes are on us, no matter what. Like they always find a way to speak about us, and we've seen it this past week, or with all the rumors and everything going on. Like good or bad, they found a way to talk about us, bro. Like we were the talk of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, fucking Jerry Jones hated that shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, he hated that, bro. He loves to be the talk of the town.
Yeah. Shout out my dog Andre Ashley in the building, bro.
That's
That's
good.
love.
That's
He
good,
said
bro.
Tape Don't Lie BTB. It's like one of my two favorite shows to do a crossover episode. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This shit
I
big.
appreciate that, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
bro. Yeah, my guy one of the legends right here when it comes to the YouTube spaces.
Yeah,
Doing it
yeah.
big.
I'm growing, man. I'm trying, man. You know what I mean? We're out here.
I tell y'all all the time, man. It was
It's a
between
grind.
Mike, y'all, you and Rundown and Marcus BD and Matt, man, that opened my eyes to like see football completely different
Mhm.
and how y'all break that shit down, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all be having me whipping motherfuckers' ass on that. I'm not gonna lie.
That's funny, dog.
Hey, yo, real talk,
crazy.
because I listen to what y'all say, bro, and then you play the fucking game, bro, and you're like, oh shit, they don't know this. So,
Yeah.
wham, wham, wham. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hey,
I
that's what's up, nigga.
dagger the fuck out of motherfuckers, Marcus. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie.
I dagger the fuck out of
I
motherfuckers.
dagger the fuck out. They don't know what's coming. They don't know about that fucking dig on the back end. I'm like, oh shit, I fucking got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit, hey, real talk, man. That's why, like, bro, y'all are some goats to me, bro. That's why it's a blessing to me to be right here, just, you know what I'm saying, sitting right here, being able to chop it up with y'all on the screen. Like, that shit big.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, man, I had you on that Friday Night Live, man. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of had you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Got you going there a little bit. Got the blood flowing a little bit. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah.
I can read comments a lot better now. I'm just
I remember because he was like one of the first at the time, because Trey wasn't really doing content yet. Like I remember back then, you were like one of the first like fans that we brought on like on the show, like to get an opinion. And we were like, yo, like bro's cool as fuck. Like I actually like fuck with him. Like I could actually like hold a conversation about football with him, like no problem. Like I hate to say it, there's some fans that you just can't have a conversation with. You can hear them out, but it's like, all right.
yeah.
10-4.
Good subject.
Yeah.
Good talking point.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all the ghosts, man. You gotta give people their flowers while you can, bro. And I'm giving
appreciate
y'all
that, man.
y'all's, bro, for sure.
That's love, man.
And shout out Rundown too. He ain't in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out Rundown, my dude, man. I appreciate it. Always appreciate Rundown. Doing shows with him is fun as fuck. So
That's a definite. Hey, look, we gotta get to it, man. We know where my man Mike stand, bro.
mhm.
With Mendoza, bro.
Oh,
What's like? Do you got what's your thing, Marcus? Like that you would be like, if it's a bad thing you had to say about those fucking Wolverine arms. If there's a bad thing that you had to say about him, what would it? You know what I'm saying?
I would say my biggest critique on him is that he'll take some sacks. Pause. But that's probably his biggest flaw is that he doesn't check the ball down. And that's my whole problem. Like he tries to be a hero like all the time in the pocket a little bit. But I think if you can get him a little bit under control there, where you could just get him to check it down, make sure he has a clock in his head a little bit, which I think they're going to try to coach into him. That's probably my biggest issue with him. Is that like sometimes that the clock in his head doesn't go off. It's like he reminds me of in just this area that like don't like nowhere else, but it's kind of like how like that's why I call him Ryan Tannehill a lot, to be honest. Because Ryan Tannehill does not care if he got hit or not. Like he can give a fuck. And either does Mendoza. Mendoza will take a hit in the pocket, just get popped in the face. He's getting, he got popped in the Ohio State game. He's getting popped in the Miami game. And like some of those things where he was like rolling out, like the Ohio State one, where he got just demolished. Like I don't know how he got up from that one. And he played the rest of the game. That first hit of the game, he was rolling out of the pocket, getting out of the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes he just got to get rid of the ball a little bit. I think Kubiak's offense will fit him as well because I watched the film. I didn't like Sam Darnold on film this year that much. And even when I watched the Super Bowl, he's just like super late, kind of like how Geno was all year. But like Kubiak just got guys so wide open that he could be late. So I think if Mendoza can just kind of even play at the level that Sam Darnold played, I think he's going to play a lot better on offense. And that, because Sam Darnold threw 14 interceptions this year. He wasn't like a perfect quarterback. I mean, he had a pretty good game against the Rams. The game against the Rams and his championship, he was fantastic. But he was even still late then. So like, if Mendoza could just be like that year one, and then we get year two, and then year three, he's on time, he's anticipating and shit like that in this offense, I think it's going to be really good. I think Kubiak's going to make it easy for him, basically what I'm saying, because that's what Kubiak does. He just makes it so easy for the quarterback. You can't disguise against him. He's going to force you to show your disguise. He's an ex-defensive guy, so he sees it from the defensive lens, and that's why he's such a good play caller, in my opinion. So, he's going to make it easy for him, though. So, like, I think Mendoza's going to play better than maybe he actually is next year, just like stat-wise. But I do think like year two and year three is what I'm excited about. I'm not year one. Okay, we're going to get into it. He's going to get through it. You know what I'm saying? I think Mendoza has a mentality ready to get better. But then when we get to year two and year three, I think we're going to see him kind of really explode in this really quarterback-friendly offense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, I don't know if he's going to start year one or immediately year one. Like I feel like they might bring in like a bridge or who knows. I don't want to see AOC, but that might be a possibility too.
It's gonna be him or Geno.
Yeah, don't put Geno because the thing is, Kubiak might make Geno look good. Yeah, I don't want to.
Honestly, I don't think he'll fuck with Geno, bro. Like I feel like if he was cool with letting him get traded back then, you get me? Like I feel like there's a good chance he gonna get the boot again.
Yeah, he might. I hope he does, and maybe they bring in a vet. But I think they're good. I think Mendoza is gonna have that mentality just to win the job. You know what I mean? I don't think they could give Mendoza the job. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? But I think Kubiak could make AOC look good. I think Kubiak could make anybody look good, to be honest. So that's kind of my thing. Spencer Rattler, the reason why he got to start is because Kubiak was his OC, right? So he got to start this year. There's like a lot of buzz about his film. Like, look at Spencer Rattler. Maybe he could do it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my thing with Kubiak. He can make anybody look good. So I'm not really worried about that kind of aspect.
Space B said, notice Marcus doesn't say trade out of the rich kid.
I'm all in on Mendoza because I think he's insane. Okay. And I like that in my quarterbacks. He's insane. Like it's not even about his film with me. Like I like his intangibles. I think he is a psycho. So since I think he is a psycho killer, kind of like he's a nerdy psycho killer. Like he's just like this. It's weird. You know what I mean?
American psycho.
And that's why I like him the most. It's not really because I can nitpick his film too. I can get some parts of his film that maybe he does some things I don't like. You know what I'm saying? But he's a killer. I just see it. Like there's something wrong with him. You know what I mean? Like he's just something not right in his head, and I think that's what's gonna set him apart. Like he's just crazy. He's crazy, man. Like just that last play, he like running over, like he's a psycho dog. Like he gets in that field and he's just nuts. So like that's my thing. That's why I like
me and Trey have a theory. Like you said, there's something wrong with him, but I'll tell you that off camera. I'll tell you that off camera.
Hey, Mike, I know you got it queued up, bro. I know you got it queued up.
I know where you go with that, but that's funny. But like, it's just I'm telling you, there's something wrong with this dude, and I like that. He is studious and he's a crazy man.
I love to hear it.
That's what I like about it. Like I'm to tell you, like he's gonna fix whatever issue he has, and he's just it's just the mentality and the intangibles he has, man. That they're off the charts, and that's to me for like a quarterback. I think it's like with Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow, he didn't have the biggest arm, really, right? He didn't really have a huge arm or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Burrow is a psycho. You know what I mean? Like you got to have that type of mentality to be great at the quarterback position. You know, I think that's Justin Herbert's problem. I think Justin Herbert's too nice. He's such a nice guy. He's just, you know, he makes quirky jokes. You know what I mean?
Still has acne on his face.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's just such a nice guy. You know, you gotta have that killer mentality. Like Josh, even Josh Allen has a little bit of that mentality. You hear Josh Allen talk. He sounds like a psycho, man. You know, that's what you gotta have at the quarterback position a little bit. There's gotta be something a little bit wrong up here, and I that's why I like him.
Would you like to do one? What the fuck, Fernando?
I'm saying it's like. Something wrong with that dude, man. He's a nut.
Honestly, though, like a lot of people think like, so for me, it's more like the film, the nitpicking. Like my reason, like personality wise, I think he's a great kid. Like I love his interviews. Like he's fucking hilarious. Like
yeah,
I don't know if he's intentionally. To me, he's unintentionally like funny. Like he has moments where he just does some funny ass shit. It's like, all right, bro, I fuck with dude.
Fuck Fernando.
Yeah, he's comedy, bro. But.
Yeah.
Like I'm for me, it's more so, you know, like seeing guys like Caleb, dudes like that have gone first overall. For me, it's like fuck, like what all this time, like when I've been hoping, like finally we need to do things right, and unfortunately, tank to get the first pick so that we could get our guy. Like this isn't exactly what I was expecting. I mean, I like the kid. I think he's good. It's just I don't know. This wasn't exactly what I was expecting.
He's a '90s quarterback. That's just really what it is. You want a nigga who runs around and makes plays. That's what you want, my guy. You just keep it real. That's what you want. You want a nigga who runs around.
Hey, bro, I love me a dynamic quarterback. What can I say?
Some niggas missing in the hole, throw it on the run. You know. I know what you're going to see. You're getting the West Coast. You're getting the West Coast tall guy who's tough, and he's going to throw for the pocket. You know what I mean? That's what you get. You gotta enjoy it. You just gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? And he's a crazy man, so he's gonna do some of those things.
Okay.
Like you just to me, it's more about like his intangibles and how he is on the field. Like when it is the time to go, like you know, that's what I always like about Byron Young too. Like Byron Young, you even see the NFL is like even with the limitations, all that other stuff. He's short, you got all that stuff, but when it's time to go. Byron Young is at his best.
Bryce.
He becomes a Bryce. I'm saying Byron Young. Bryce Young. I get names.
Hey, you and these names, Marcus.
I know, bro. Good shit. But Bryce Young, when he gets in that mode, you know what I mean? Even the fourth quarter, like he's one of the best fourth quarter quarterbacks in the league. He was going toe to toe with Matthew Stafford. You know what I'm saying? Like it just happens out of nowhere. I think he has that dog in him too. So that's what I really like about him, right? You know what I'm saying? I really like what he can do there. It's more about the mentality, and he's nuts, man. That's what I'm saying. Whatever we don't like about him right now, Mike, he is working on that. I trust that he is like gonna get better at that. So that's my thing. Like I know he's gonna be like, okay, you know, I do this wrong. You know what I mean? Because even Cignetti said that. He was terrible mechanical wise. Like you watch Cal, I think he was more a little bit explosive, but his mechanics are all over the fucking place. And at Indiana, they fixed that shit. So that tells me that he could put the work in, and it goes onto the field, And that's
Yeah.
what I like. I think he's gonna get. That's what I'm saying. Year 3. I'm thinking year 3 here. We got year 3 with the same coach coordinator, man. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Kubiak made me throw 15 yards in the game. I go 2 for 10 for Kubiak, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's exciting knowing like what's you're crazy, bro. Besides Kubiak too, like knowing like he got a lot of people to work with, bro. Like besides that, he also has he got a Tom Brady, bro. I mean, I know he's a full-time analyst and a part-time owner technically, but I mean, he should be more than willing to. Like, I feel like, hey, bro, like you're a part of this process of drafting this kid. Like, you got to work with him too. Like, you whatever pointers or whatever you could do to have him be the best Fernando Mendoza he possibly can be. You're a part of this process.
Yeah. He's gonna mold him. He couldn't mold Geno. Geno was Geno. But you got a young QB like this, bro. Like he can mold him. He can mold him into like, all right, like look, I'm catching you from the jump. So I'm gonna show you these shoulder drops and how to read this defense and how to step and maneuver this pocket without being as athletic as you are. So when you incorporate your athletic ability, when it really breaks down, you're gonna have the mental stability, bro, to like hold in there, and then you can run. Like Brady couldn't run. Yeah. So I think with Mendoza, bro, he's gonna mold him. He's gonna get him to where he want to be.
You know, with Geno, I think Geno, I think Chip Kelly was a little bit of a problem with Geno in the offense. Just what Chip Kelly was doing, just had no business being in the NFL. But Geno, what worked out is because he couldn't handle us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was too sensitive. Niggas in the chat, like his little brother in the chat. I don't know if that's him. Like after the game, you know what I mean? Like, why is your brother in my chat?
Yeah?
Yeah. His brother was in the chat. Yeah, talking shit to us.
Oh, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's how you know, bro. See, that's
why I'm blocked. They be paying attention, bro. They really be paying attention.
Yeah, that's why I don't like. That's why I don't like Geno's hairline. That's why I don't like the way his fucking eye setup is. Yeah, I don't like his fucking ear setup. It's his fucking problem. He needs to go look in the mirror and fix that shit first before he tries to come have his fucking brother. Look at this shit.
As I say, that's why we call him the Dragon, because he just looks like he has bad breath to me. You know? Yeah. That's why we call him the Dragon. That's probably why he really blocked me. That's probably why he doesn't like the show. Hey, I remember I caught Glenn off guard with that shit. Man. We be drinking on that show, and I was just pissed off. You know what I mean? Like, we were like 1-6. I was like, hey, it's like he has bad breath.
Go ahead.
We called him the Dragon, my nigga. Geno the Dragon Smith, man.
Hey, yo, that's crazy, bro. He probably and now that you say that, Marcus, bro, it's like motherfuckers like, God damn.
They're coming to hype up the huddle. You know what I mean? That's what the O-line didn't want to work.
That shit like the wood. He got the chewing gum. He didn't get the mitts to knock out that funk.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, I can't wait till he off the team.
Yeah.
I think I was the first person that got blocked by him for rated.
Yeah. I remember that shit. Yeah.
Hey, bro, real shit. And I envisioned it. Like a lot of people are like, "Nah, you're tripping. You're out of your mind." And I was just like, "Bro, nah, like." He weak. I kept trying to explain to people. I'm like, y'all are saying he's gonna be a top 10 quarterback this year. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, he has never been that. He's been maybe around like anywhere from 13 to 16. I'm like, that's closer to middle of the pack or mid.
Yeah.
I was like, he's not gonna be no franchise quarterback. You should draft somebody. I kept saying it, and I didn't even tag him or nothing. So he was for sure searching his name, and he blocked me. That shit was funny.
I still think he took a shot at me at the press conference when he said that I know people do the Monday morning film quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? I swear he took a shot at me. I swear
that was for sure one of us, bro, because we was going in on his ass, bro. Every week we was all getting real crazy, bro. Going in on his helmet, bro.
Play better, motherfucker.
Shit, man.
After a while, bro, I was encouraging it, bro. I was like, keep up the fucking word. Great work, bro. You're doing a phenomenal job, Geno.
Yeah.
bro. It was some
Yeah.
shit, bro. Like people still to this day, bro. Like the season is way over it, and they're like, "Yeah, bro, Gino, y'all made Gino look bad." I'm like, bro, to get the fuck out of my face. If you say we made Gino look bad, bro,
Bro was
look at
holding
him.
on the ball so long.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
just-
And they were like, bro, y'all was getting them sacked. I'm like, one of my homeboys that said that, he was like, y'all was getting them sacked. He sat over here and watched the game with me. And I looked at him and I went 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and this motherfucker still ain't thrown the ball. And I'm like, bro, so now what we gonna say? He like, yeah, bro, yeah.
So he looked like a rookie. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Shit
Bro.
was terrible, bro.
That shit was funny. Like a lot of people thought I was tripping when I was like, bro, like draft Shador. Like I really think Shador could even beat him out. People were like, nah, he wouldn't beat out Gino. Nah, there's no way. Bro, he played against a head-to-head and fucking beat him.
Yeah. I you're super high, Shador. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Shador put us in QB purgatory right now.
I think he would be fine, bro. I feel like he got a bad O-line over there. He had a head coach that was trying to low-key sabotage him at the time. And his best receiver was Jerry Jeudy, dog.
We'll
I don't
see.
know.
Maybe he gets better. Maybe he puts some work in. I don't know. It was just,
I think he'll work. I think he'll be fine, especially now. I like his situation now over there. Now that he had, I like that head coach hire for him. Like that's actually somebody that wanted to draft him originally.
Yeah.
So I think he'll believe in him. And he'll actually put in the work to make sure he succeeds.
I mean, to be honest, I mean the Raiders probably should have drafted Shador at some point. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. They probably should have.
Yeah.
Just because where he did get drafted at.
Value, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They should have took a chance on him at some point, but like
shit, in the second round, they should have took a blow.
I mean, I feel like that he probably was a second round quarterback, but you know what I mean?
Honestly,
like,
I was.
I'm just saying. I'm more talking about third. I'm more talking about like third or fourth round when he was like there though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Honestly, well, you know me, I was thinking get him at 6, but
I know.
And I'm not mad at it still. Like I still believe that he's that good of a quarterback. It's just he was in a fucked up situation this past year, bro.
Yeah.
That head coach, unfortunately, he didn't care about losing as long as he was sabotaging that kid. That's how it really felt.
Yeah. Too big for the program. Type shit.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I mean, we'll see. New coach over there, somebody that actually believes in him, so it should be better for him. But yeah, at first, honestly, I didn't really agree with our original pick at 6, but I'm cool with it now. Like I like Ashton Genty. He's a solid player.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what he does in the Clint Kubiak system. Like it's gonna be exciting, bro. That's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah. You guys see what these other draft picks do too. You guys see, Jack Best got to take a step up too. Maybe Thornton does. You know what I mean? I don't know what they can do with Thornton. And you guys see these old linemen. Charles Grant had a good game against the Chiefs. He played well when he played. Caleb Rogers was actually pretty solid. Yeah. It's gonna be weird what they do with this offensive line. I don't know if they're gonna like those guys or they're gonna bring in some guys to compete with them. That's gonna be the weird part. Like, as Kubiak go to the film, he's like, "Oh, I like Caleb Rogers. I like Charles Grant." You know what I mean? Does that happen?
I hope he likes JPJ at center. I really hope he likes JPJ at center.
That's gonna be interesting. I wonder how Spytek feels about that. If Spytek was in on that too, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder how he feels about that, because I think that would kind of have a tell on that, because they're gonna talk about the team together. And if Spytek's like, I feel like he's a center and like recommends it, because I think people respect Spytek's film mind. So I wonder about that. You know what I mean?
I think, bro, I know a lot of people don't like to hear that shit, but I think he's a guard. After that bonehead,
me too. I do.
After that bonehead move he made against the Chiefs, bro, like, let him just get out there and move somebody and hit somebody. Don't make him think. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can use him as a backup and have him set up like that and let him play that way, but let him be a guard, bro. Let him just go fucking wreck somebody.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And with the offensive line, we had a trash-ass offensive line coach. We don't know what this offensive line is. For the past couple of years, we haven't known what our offensive line really could be. You know what I'm saying? So a good coach that comes in and knows what they're doing, they might really be like, no, this is a good line. They just wasn't being coached right.
Exactly.
You know?
That's what I'm wondering too. I wonder if they take that approach and then maybe just go young, like they don't spend a lot in free agency on O-line, but that will tell us everything. I think free agency is going to tell us how they feel about the offensive line, because they're going to go through the film, they're going to do all these things. You know what I'm saying? And if they go spin big on the offensive line, there we go. We know. And if they don't, then they're going to probably put some guys in the draft to compete with them that they like. And then we'll see what these other guys do. But we'll see. I think if they do go big offensive line in the free agency, it'd be for right tackle. I think they're going to replace Glaze. I think.
Yeah.
And he made sure to be out there at the press conference.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, speaking of being there at the press conference, I know a lot of people made a big deal about it. I know you've seen it on the timeline too. They made a big deal about our guy Max not being there in attendance at the press conference. Now, Kubiak did say that he did actually have a conversation with them over coffee.
And what did I tell you, Mike? I said he would be the first person he seen, and that's exactly what the fuck he said.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get why some people are worried about it, like all the rumors and stuff. It can be concerning. Like there is a possibility he can get traded. Who knows? Like maybe a team is willing to send a haul like that where they really want Max Crosby so that they could, he could be the guy to take them over the top and potentially win a championship if they're that close compared to a team like us that's rebuilding. But in my opinion, I don't think they're trying to do it, and I feel like. I get it. In the past years, he's done that. He showed up, but he was still in the building. Like he still talked to him. Like if we're being real, if it's such a big deal that Max didn't show up, why didn't nobody say nothing? Because Brock Bowers wasn't in attendance for the press conference, or
Brock was
why
there.
nobody say nothing?
Brock was there.
I'm gonna tell you who
Was
wasn't
at the press conference?
Yeah. I'll tell you who wasn't there. That I thought you was gonna say Colton.
Oh. I'm gonna say that too. Who?
Colton.
Colton
Miller wasn't there.
Oh no, the other person I was gonna say, because I didn't hear about him being there and I didn't see it, was Brady.
Yeah, Brady wasn't there.
Brady wasn't there. JPJ wasn't there.
I'm just saying, like there's quite a few people that weren't there. You get me? So I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Nah, Ashton Genty was there, bro, because fucking Kubiak just had a running back worth for having many fucking yards in the Super Bowl. Like, bro, get there and show your fucking face so you can see him. You know what I mean? Like, Ashton Genty and Brock kind of had to be there. They're not in the same position as Max.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so Brock was there? I didn't see him there.
Yeah, he was there. He was one of the people that shook his hand right when he first came in.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's in the building, but I'm saying at the press conference. I don't think Brock was at the press conference.
He might have. So, all right. He might have been. So that might have been where you could speak for Max. Because Brock might have had to go back to rehab right along with Max in that sense. But you did see Brock in that first video. You didn't see Max. But for Kubiak to say, I had a cup of coffee with him, you know what I'm saying? We talked. But, also having a cup of coffee with somebody also means they wasn't there that long either.
That's what I'm saying. Like, were they standing up? Were you standing up having a cup of coffee? Were you pouring it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a cup of coffee, but
Yeah, and so the viewers could get a better idea of how he said it too, because sometimes the way somebody's tone is, you can tell if like maybe the conversation went well, maybe it didn't. I'm gonna play the clip real quick, and you guys give me your thoughts too. Chad, I'd like to know your opinion as well. Let me know what you think.
I think he was the first one in here this morning working out, so that fired me up.
Q Myers, Raider Nation Radio 920, expanding on the Max Crosby conversation. How important is it for him when you talk about silent film and you're talking about, finishing in practice and all that grit? How important is it for him to be, buy in with you immediately to kind of set the tone in the locker room?
Yeah, we want him to be a part of our success going forward. There's no doubt about that. And he's one of the best players in the NFL. So that's a no-brainer to get to work with Max and to see him continue to have success with this organization.
And you can tell he wants him there. You can tell he wants him there, man. But I think it's, I want you here, bro, but we're not gonna force you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Rafa, what's happening, bro? And I kind of agree with what Glenn was saying earlier, Marcus. Well, the other day, like, bro, like if you don't want to be here, then we're not gonna force you to be here. But we
Yeah.
can't keep having this shit every fucking year, bro. Like this is like three or four fucking off seasons we had. Like Max is getting traded, trade Max, put him on a winning team, put him on. Like, bro, come on. Like at some point, like it has to fucking stop because like it's becoming a distraction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's not. You can just tell like just but some of the stuff he's saying that he's not the happiest with it. But what I think is going to happen, which I just think is because the NFL is that they're going to have this kind of situation where it's the rumors the combine is going to be unbearable, right? I mean, if you're a Raiders fan, you're ready for that shit. And I just don't think they're going to get what they would want. So he's just going to stay, and they're going to have to make up, shake hands, and hug. Like, hey, welcome. I think he's going to play for the Raiders this year, and they're going to get through this, and then he'll come in and play hard. That's what I think. I think the injury has a little bit to do with it, but I just think that no matter what happened, they're not going to get what they want to get.
Yeah, like they're talking about they want like a Micah type package, so that's damn near almost like 3 firsts. If we're being real,
yeah,
Kenny Clark down there is almost the equivalent of a first round pick. So at that point, you're basically asking for 3 firsts or more than 3 firsts, and no disrespect to my guy Max at all when I say this, but it's like he's 29, he's had quite a few knee injuries. Like I don't know if a team's willing to spend that much on someone if they don't know if he'll be able to finish the year. You get me?
Yeah. And since he got the surgery, and he's out 3 to 4 months. Like when does he actually start? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So teams like the trade probably wouldn't even happen until August in the first place at this point. So we got a long way to wait.
He said it's self-training camp or something like that.
You know what I mean? So
I think he ends up staying more than likely. Like you said, like I feel like teams are gonna end up trying to lowball due to the fact of like the injury history and stuff, and the Raiders are gonna basically tell them to kick rocks. They're gonna end up making amends and like everybody says, winning heals everything. If we start winning games,
DC hires. The DC hire is gonna say a lot.
Yeah.
The DC hire is gonna say a lot.
Now,
and me personally, if you want to keep him, bring his boy back. Not Robbie. What's the other defensive coordinator that he was?
Rob Marinelli.
Yes,
that'd be nice.
Bring Marinelli back, and in a front office, not a front office, but like
honestly, a hire I think he would really like, and that's why I had mentioned it earlier, and I feel like that's a good chance. I don't know if it's because of Max, but also if there's like mutual interest, but I think like this would be a move that they should consider to bring in Jim Schwartz.
Who you gonna trade for him? Or what you gonna trade? Because you gotta trade for him.
That's
now
true.
That I wonder, like for a coordinator, what's like the equivalent value like in a trade?
I don't know, nothing I would want to give up.
What did Tampa Bay trade for John Gruden?
Like a second or a first or something like that. Raiders got a first for that shit. I would look that up. Let me see.
That.
But that was for a coach though. We're trading for a DC
coach. It's a coordinator. Yeah,
a defensive coordinator. A lot of teams are going to want.
Yeah, the Bucks gave him $8 million cash, 2022 and 2023 first round picks, and 2022 and 2004 second round picks for John Gruden. Damn, I might have did that too. Shit.
Damn.
Wait, what they said?
they gave them $8 million in cash, 2002 and 2003 first round picks, 2002 2004 second round picks.
Oh, they finesse.
And who did Al Davis draft with those?
Yeah, that's a good question. Raider Alex said, I thought you can't trade for a coordinator.
You have to because
he's
under contract. You have to.
Maybe it might be like a day 3 pick or something like that. Like
I mean, but for a DC though, like really?
Yeah.
That's kind of my thing. It's like, do we really need to? You know what I mean? That'd be tough.
See all right. So what you saying, bro, is if he goes for a head coaching job, you don't got to trade for him. But for a job that the same equivalent or below, you have to trade for him. So anything bigger than what he is right now, you wouldn't have to trade. But for anything else, you got to trade.
I mean, unless the Browns are. See, the thing is too, like usually, if a guy wants to leave, I mean, the Browns would have to approve it. So if the Browns are basically like, you aren't going anywhere and they're mad that he left, that's when they would have to do the trade. But if the Browns clear it, that's usually how it works.
Well, well, he already said he wasn't coming back, so they don't really. They're looking for a defensive coordinator now, so they really kind of would have to approve it.
It's not where if he goes like he signs with a team like how Raider Alex is saying right here that they would pretty much get a comp pick from us.
I think with him, bro, with him still being, because even though he's not coming back, he would still be under contract for that year. You know what I mean? Just like when players retire and they come back and you still got to fucking trade for them because they're still technically under contract. So, like, I think that's where that comes in, where you would still have to trade for them.
Yeah.
Because like I said, bro, he's not going to a job where he's moving up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's equivalent. It's a lateral movement.
That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I'll make
call
a move.
for John Gruden was crazy.
Yeah, I'm not saying no shit like that. Like if it's like maybe like a fourth or something like that, maybe I consider it because he's a solid defensive coordinator. I definitely consider that. But I don't know, man. That's tough. But it's really going to be interesting to see who they bring in on that side of the ball because I'm pretty sure a majority of those guys there on staff with Seattle are from Mike McDonald's staff already. You get me? Like Kubiak just got there.
Yeah.
And those guys want to stay up under the defensive-minded head coach that just won a Super Bowl. So
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
7. Max was a 4th. Hell no, 6 or 7.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
This defensive coordinator situation, bro, is gonna make a big difference. And I'm gonna tell you what else we're not gonna go for. We were talking about this the other day, Mike. They better keep my fucking boy Deuce in the building, bro. Don't fucking fire Deuce Gruden, bro.
Deuce Gruden.
Deuce Gruden is the fucking goat. Fucking goddamn it.
I hate to say it, bro, but it's not confirmed. But there's a good chance, bro. They might be replacing him.
Oh shit! Really? Wow.
Yeah, they're going after the strength coach from Notre Dame, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, Deuce is the fucking goat, bro. We have been one of the most healthiest teams in the fucking league, bro. And I can really we can really say that.
What was bro's name?
Deuce might be going to do that fucking weightlifting shit though. He might be leaving us. He just won. He just won that shit.
Yeah, Lauren Lando from Notre Dame.
Okay.
Deuce might be making his own decision, bro. Fucking Barstool Gruden. Lift the weights.
he gonna end up going with his pops, where his pops end up coaching at Watch.
Fuck, bro. It's gonna feel messed up not seeing this dude in pictures on the sideline, looking like a ball boy, because all the players are bad taller than him.
That's hilarious, yo.
Yeah. But we're gonna see, bro. Like how soon, in your opinion, you think should we expect like the full head coaching staff to be completed, bro?
Probably the next couple of weeks, man. Probably pretty quickly. They got to get it together before the combine.
Hey, yo, this graphic is crazy. I love it.
That's wild.
Hey, bro, but it's true, bro. Like at this point, like Raider Nation, they depend on how you coach. Like you in that first overall pick. We got to see what y'all made of, bro. Y'all got to get us somewhere.
Man, like I was hearing somebody say when I was listening to Q show earlier, bro. What's the name is gonna cook in this draft? I think, bro. Spytek, because he don't got somebody over his shoulder like, yo, better make this fucking pick. Move your fucking hand down. Don't pick that fucking player. This is gonna be him. You know what I'm saying? And Kubiak is gonna be, right there. Like, this is what I want, and he gonna tell him what he want, and he gonna get that motherfucking recipe to Spytek and tell him to go cook with it. And I think Spottek is. Like, bro, we can't sit right here and say he didn't cook in the last draft. We didn't get to see a lot of him. We didn't get to see a lot of him. Jack Bech is a solid receiver, I think. Dante Thornton can be, but they both block. They both block. So they're coming into this Kubiak offense, where you have to have blocking wide receivers.
Yeah, he's gonna like them.
Yeah. Yes, bro. And the speed of I think that speed of Thornton, bro, we gonna see some shit with that this year.
Yeah.
Him and Tucker, like people like we want this number one receiver, but I think we got a receiver group that if we let them build with Mendoza and trust Trey Tucker and Brock Bowers and Jack Bech, I think this receiving core can actually be pretty fucking legit. Especially like you said, Marcus, if Kubiak is scheming them up to be wide the fuck open, like, you know, these guys, they got the intangibles, you know, and if they're coached right and they're running their routes right, not rounding off routes and all that shit, yeah, they can actually be something. And let's not forget Jack Bech, bro. How many fucking I know it's not a stat, but I'm pretty sure out of the fucking 20-something catches he had, at least 15 of them was the first downs. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that we got some shit that we can cook with that because Kubiak didn't look at this fucking roster and say, fuck, I got to switch this. I got to change that. I got to change this. I got to do that. He didn't look at that and say that. He looked at that like, yo, I can fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying? With what I'm coming from right here and coming over here to this, I can fuck with this. He had a chance to look at these players, bro, before he chose this team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, honestly, I'm excited to see what they do, man. Now, there's some fans that I've seen on the internet that are saying they don't expect this to be good for a few years. How do you feel about that? Like, what are your expectations like with this process? Like, how soon do you expect this to be like actually like a team that's competing or at least making the playoffs?
I think that it's depending on the defense, right? I think the defense, how well they built the defense part of the side of the ball, is how is what's to decide how quickly this team grows, right? So that's why the defensive hire is important. So I think the offense is going to be good right away. I think that's what I'm saying. Like I think they're going to be able to move the ball. They're going to put some points up on the board. They could get some explosive plays. You know, they have explosive play. They have a lot of players that can make explosive plays on this team already. So since they have those, we're going to see that early on the offense, and I think the offense is going to be good right away. There's not really been a point he hasn't really had a good offense besides like the Saints with like Spencer Rattler and those guys a little bit, but you know, but we'll see with that. But I think it's how quick the defense grows. How quickly do they get the defense better? Because I mean, the pieces on offense are there. We're talking about a whole bunch of young guys on offense, but we don't talk about young guys on defense. Let's be real. We really don't. So they got to build up that defense no matter what, and so it becomes a playoff defense, especially in today's NFL. I mean, the best defenses in the league were at the Super Bowl. It wasn't the best quarterbacks, right, at this point.
Yeah.
So you got to build it up. You got to get this defense going. You got to be able to stop somebody, and that's gonna be a big key to see how quickly he wins. If they fix the defense in a year, then they might win next year. If they fix it in 2 years, then we win it in a year too. But I think it's going to take a little bit while to kind of get that defense going. That's going to be the big thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be the big question mark for sure.
And in that sense of what you're saying, Marcus, bro, you really kind of can't let Max go. Because if you're looking at year 2, Max needs to be there because you need that guy. Guy on defense. You know what I mean? And I think Porter is going to end up being a guy on defense. You know what I mean? Linebacker-wise, like I like PG, man. I like PG. But that fucking defense, even before Pete Carroll got there, they wasn't doing too much fucking stopping anybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they had good runs. They had some good runs in that season with Antonio Pierce. Even the season after that, you know, when Antonio Pierce was the actual head coach, they had some good runs.
Yeah, when they're healthy, I mean, I thought they were actually pretty good. I mean, when they lost Christian Wilkins, they went to shit. But I thought when they had Christian Wilkins in there, they had some pretty good games. They did. They made some plays. I mean, they beat the Ravens. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They had some pretty good games. So they just ain't got no. They just ain't got talent on defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
We missed Spillane a little bit more than we thought that we was.
Mm-hmm.
I say that. Like I know they try to. Q-Chart kind of sold it to us like, oh shit, he's pretty. Landon Roberts they're the same fucking player. No, they're fucking not, bro. Like the gaps that those dudes were missing this year, bro. Like you didn't see a lot of that shit from Spillane, and you can see that's why the fucking Patriots. He just got put into a position where he didn't have to do everything this year, and you've seen that shit pay off. You know what I mean? I think we got good players. I think the Berg brothers, you know, they're not brothers, but
yeah,
you know, Lindenberg and I forgot the other one name, but I think they'll be good linebackers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like we don't know what a lot of these players are that we got because we didn't have the best, you know, coaching on both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
know,
true.
I think it's a lot of things that can surprise us when we actually get good staff in here.
Yeah, and it didn't get a chance to play. I mean, we should have seen Eichenberg by now. You know what I mean,
yeah, Eichenberg, Lindenberg, and Eichenberg.
Yeah.
The Berg badge, bro.
Do you feel like I kind of feel in a sense we're a bit behind schedule on the rebuild, like by a year. Like I feel like it should have been started last year at least. With going on, because now going into it, like okay, we're starting the rebuild this year, but next year, Brock's in year 4, JPJ and DJ Glaze, dudes like that are already in year 3. You get me? Like guys are getting already older in the process and getting close to the end of their career. Soon you're gonna have to pay them too.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay Brock at the end of next year. Let's just be honest.
Yeah. I think they're prepared for that, though. I think Spytek's smart. I think he's prepared for that. But yeah, I mean, to me, the rebuild never starts till you get a quarterback, till you draft a quarterback. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where you got to get that rebuild going, and that's why they're at 1. So I think the rebuild really just starts now. I think they're going to be able to sign some of those guys. You know, I think they're going to be able to keep some of these, especially, you know, like the Bowers, the Genties, and things like that. I mean, we're going to see how Genty, like, you know how teams are with running backs. We don't know what happens with Genty. You know what I'm saying? So I think they have the young pieces there to kind of grow with, and you know what I'm saying, because we know we at least get Brock for 5. I mean, he's getting the option. You know what I'm saying? We're not letting Brock just go after year 4. You know what I mean? So he's probably gonna get a deal. We know we get it for at least 3 more seasons. You know, we're getting Genty for at least 3 more seasons. So I mean, having those guys around for the next couple of years, build with the quarterback. And then Kubiak, you know, I think that's, like I said, that the defense is going to be a big deal of his growth. I think it's going to work. I think our offense are going to be legit. I'm not worried about the offense. I'm just worried about the defense. They got to rebuild there. That's where, you know what I'm saying? They got to rebuild, like, the O-line a little bit, maybe, right? This is how they do, but I think they probably will. And then the defense. This draft better be about defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
it should have been last year, to be honest. To be honest, I thought the defense last year should have been about defense.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
But they're like, you know,
honestly, that's also where my concern is too, because it's like I know they want to keep Max, but it's like if he does end up getting traded, like that's a huge blow to the defense already as it is. Like which it's like you would think like you would want to have your franchise player here still on board and add around him as well as adding around that quarterback to build this. Right.
Yeah, but that's why I think I don't think they want to trade Max. I think they really don't.
Yeah,
I think Max is just, you know what I'm saying, he's just a little angry. But we just work it out. We just, hug it out. They'll be fine. They'll be, it's the NFL. They'll be all right.
Yeah, like you
said,
winning resolves everything.
What's that?
Like you said, winning resolves everything.
Exactly.
Couple of my bad bros, I be tripping sometimes.
Yeah,
couple of them, you know what I'm saying? We good.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take your seatbelt off, player.
My bad, dog.
Hey, what's that Tiger Woods mean? with the with the dap that one right there, bro. My bad, bro.
For real.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
I think everything is gonna work out, bro.
Yeah.
Like Raider fans, sit back. We got your head coach. We got the #1 pick. This Max shit gonna work itself out. Kick your fucking feet up. Enjoy this offseason. It's one of the best ones we had in a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Enjoy this motherfucking offseason. Relax. And get ready for the draft. Enjoy watching the combine, seeing what we can get from these picks, seeing what we can do. We picking in the top 4 in every round. In every round, we're picking in the top 4. So, bro, we got a lot of good shit to feel good about, Raider Nation, bro. We got the coach this year. We got the coach that we want. We're going to get the DC that we want. Well, we're going to get the DC that we need, I think.
Yeah.
Not the one we want, but the one we need. And if he ain't it, bro, we got the coach. This offense is going to cook, like Marcus said, bro. The defense is trash. Fire that motherfucker and get another one in next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's just sit back, relax, kick your feet up, enjoy the off season.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You know, and watch these Winter Olympics or some shit. You know?
I know Justin the DJ asked how quickly the defense can turn around. I think it. See, this is conspiracy weird, man. Because they have a lot of money and they spend it right and they draft right. I mean, the team can turn around real quick. Yeah, it's saying like, but we just want to. I just want to see some improvement. But I do think they're going to win more games, and that's the thing. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to improve. I think they'll be a better team for sure.
Like right now, like I don't have super high expectations, but I'm thinking like just with the assets and everything we have to work with and the coach that we hired, it's like, man, like you can't really fuck this up, in my opinion. Like 80+ million in cap space, obviously the #1 overall pick. You had the top head coach hired. Like I feel like you should be able to do this the right way.
Yeah.
And it's like if you can't turn this roster around within year 1, like I'm not saying like we're going to the fucking Super Bowl or nothing like that year 1, but you get me, like at least even like a wild card appearance, for example. Like if we could do something like that, like I feel like with the assets we have, we should be able to pull something like that off. Like if you can't even, or even you get me close to it, like you
Like
even
compete
just
for it, like compete. You know what I'm saying? Like the end of the year, like we thinking like, okay,
you're still in the playoff hunt.
If they do this and that, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I agree with. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
we were out of that shit by week 12 this year. You know
what I mean?
Yeah. Like if we make the playoffs or just barely miss it, you get me? But we're in the hunt, like we're actually competing. Like I'll be cool with that year 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, that's fine. Now, if we're like in the top, drafting in the top 5 and shit, then it's like, damn, what the fuck did you do at all?
But
all those
Jeremiah Smith, though, man. I mean,
yeah, you got that would be nice. That would be nice. That would be nice.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't be too bad.
Not at all.
That's a nice concession.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, man, shit, we're nearing the hour and a half mark. Shoot, my dog, I appreciate you for joining us, man. It's been a great episode. It's always a pleasure having you on BTB. Shoot, anything you want to shout out? Obviously, you the famous one here, bro. So I'm not gonna tell people to subscribe to you. They already subscribe to you more than likely if they watching this shit.
Check Taped online, man. If you're not, but yeah, check that out, man. I'm just pumping out content like crazy. Join the memberships. I got a whole almost. I'm probably gonna do every single Mendoza game and break it down. I'm about to do him versus Maryland, so check that out and start doing some other draft picks too. We got all the draft shows and all that shit. Yeah. And then check out my rap album too. People here, listen to my rap album. Yeah. The Rising Phoenix, I Point 2.0. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
The Rising Phoenix. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? And I got some a new song I just put out besides that one called 66. So check that out. And then that's what I do, man. I rap for fun basically, and do film.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, that's dope, bro.
You gotta give us your what's the name, bro? I did it with Mike the other day. Give us your Cole. You know what I'm saying? Give us your outlook on the Cole album, bro.
Oh yeah. We gotta talk about that real quick.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was really good, man. You know, to be honest, I thought he was just really showing off his lyrical ability the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was really, and you know, I think that he had some good ideas. You know, maybe some of the songs, you know, they came off kind of weird, like the "What If" and some of those songs, if you look at like that way. But you know, I thought he had a good idea of what he wanted to do, and I thought he executed it pretty well. I liked it. To be honest, I like most of it. It's probably one of my favorite Cole albums, to be honest. Like, if I had to compare them,
masterpiece.
I thought it was one of my favorite Cole albums, to be honest, overall. But you know, I like Cole. I think he can rhyme his ass off, and I really that's what I heard. You know, so that's what I like to hear too. And he was just spitting the whole thing. It's just all of it.
Yeah, bro. There's some bangers. Like my boy told me off the rip when I hit him up and asked him about the album, he was like, he couldn't stop singing it. What the Let Out? That shit slap. That's
my shit.
Yeah.
That's my shit right there.
Yeah,
because that one, bro, like that's the most like not realistic song, but like when you go to the club, scenario. Bro. Mm-hmm. That's the scenario when you go to the club.
Anything can happen when you're leaving.
Yeah. And the way he was like, yo, I'm back in the Ville. I'm tripping with no security and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, that was one. That was one. Mm-hmm. If I had to say, bro, it's a mixture of what's the one with where he went at Lil Pump and all them, that album?
Oh, yeah.
KOD, a mixture of KOD and January 28th. Mm-hmm. That album, the Forest Hill Drive jump.
Yeah.
Those two put together was this one and this two for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I felt like I was listening to. Those two albums, bro. Like
honestly, I was getting a lot of different vibes, bro. Like I was getting even mixtape Cole vibes on some of these records, bro. Like Man Above. Man Up Above and stuff. Like there was some that were fire, bro. That I'm just like, damn, he really spinning, bro.
Yeah, he's going off the album, man. He's going off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I'm just like, I know he regrets what he did, but
yeah,
it's all good. Like this album, we forgive you, Cole. Like you still one of them all time greats for sure.
Yeah. People get hate on him for that, but like. You know what I'm saying? More like, people just hate listening. Crazy. People hate listening to Cole. They've been doing that for the jump though.
What you say about Max? You forget all that shit when you winning.
Yeah.
Cole dropped a winning banger. Everybody gonna forget about all that shit right there.
Yeah, that should been on. I'm not gonna lie, that album been on repeat like all weekend since it dropped.
Don't worry, we got some more heat coming after that. We got some more heat coming after that.
Okay.
We got some more heat coming after that, baby. Kill the King, baby. I can't wait. I can't wait. Sir. I cannot wait.
What's the release date for it?
He ain't got one yet. That's how.
Oh, come on, man.
We ain't gonna get into you. Tip just gonna 2 weeks, bam. Nah, real talk. When he drop his albums, bro, they usually around like August. That's the time he usually drop. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at. He gonna drop, get his singles out, do a couple mixtapes. He still got that PSC album that they gonna drop. So he just getting that steam back rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, shit. I think that's just about everything we got for this episode. Marcus, we appreciate you for joining us on this evening, bro. It's been a great episode, like we said. Shoot, Trey, you want to close it out, bro, or shoot, let the people know where they can find you before we wrap things up.
You already know, man. At King540 on Instagram, Rated Trey 540 on YouTube, at Trey Majors on Twitter, /Rated Trey 540, man. Right here on the Black Team broadcast. On Rundown U on the weekends, man. We still got that college shit that's gonna be coming to y'all.
Okay.
So yeah, you can catch me in all them places, man. So y'all just fuck with your boy, man. Fuck with the team. Fuck with Marcus. Fuck with Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rundown. Matt. Fuck with BD. Fuck with Glenn. Fuck with the whole team. Fuck with everybody, man.
Yeah.
We gonna like this off season, bro. I've been saying this shit, bro. We gonna come together. This is the best off season we gonna have. and we're gonna make this shit big with content creators and all that, bro. We're gonna come together on some new shit because this season is gonna be something that we can reflect back on, and we're gonna be like, fuck yeah. This gonna be one we're gonna be happy about. Everybody can be happy to be Raider fans again, bro. So yeah, y'all tap in, keep tapping in.
Yeah,
100%. 100.
Yeah, that's the goal for sure, man. But yeah, like my guy said, make sure y'all, if y'all haven't yet, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification button because we normally go live every Wednesday 7 p.m. But like there's moments where crazy things happen, bro. So we might have an impromptu live. You just on the fly. We got to go.
And we gonna start banging y'all in the head with more shit. We gonna start, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody that tuned in for this episode. Marcus, we appreciate you.
All day, man.
You already know what it is, man. Look, what do you got to tell them? Let the people know what it is before let's close it out.
Who you talking about, me?
Yeah, close it out.
Oh, yeah, you already know. It's the black team, you bitch. What the fuck, Fernando?
What the fuck?